Once in the land of Israel there was a king and an evil queen named Jezebel. She was no ordinary queen. She was a prophetess of false gods, Baal and Asherah, a foreign goddess of storms and fertility. She brought great wickedness upon Israel and led her husband, King Ahab, into idolatry and rebellion against God. She introduced Baal worship, influenced her husband, King Ahab, to abandon the Lord and worship false gods. Ahab built a temple to Baal, leading Israel into deep corruption. Jezebel introduced human sacrifice, offering babies, spilled innocent blood, and performed dark rituals to false gods in exchange for rain and prosperity. She hunted and killed God's prophets, silencing those who spoke the truth, and encouraged witchcraft, immorality, and blood rituals. But one man stood against her, Elijah, the prophet of the Most High. Elijah declared,
"There will be no rain, no dew until I say so."
The heavens closed for 3.5 years. No rain fell. Famine and suffering filled the land. The queen sought Elijah's life, sending her armies to hunt him down. But God had a plan. The Lord spoke to his prophet, saying, "Go and hide yourself at the Brook of Cherith." And Elijah obeyed. By the quiet waters of the Brook Cherith, God's provision never failed. Morning and evening, ravens brought him bread and meat, a sign of divine care in the wilderness. God tested Elijah's obedience by commanding him to hide by the Brook Cherith, and without hesitation, he obeyed. In return, God provided a refuge, food, and water. Ravens brought him bread and meat each morning and evening, and he drank from the brook. Elijah stood for righteousness, calling Israel back to God. Because he obeyed, God protected and sustained him. God, ever faithful, shielded his servant, sustaining him and delivering him from the hands of his enemies. Likewise, when we trust and follow God, He will always take care of us, even in the hardest times. He is our hiding place and provider in every situation. Like, share, and comment your story of God's faithfulness.